Okay. I cannot for the life of me figure out the puzzle to that thingy. I had to finish some sort of investigation though. Usher tall tree. So apparently a vampire addict. Maybe I am, I don't care. Apparently in order to figure out the puzzle for the church thing, I had to do the Usher Daltrey investigation. But apparently I fucked it up and I should have read the thing. Should have read the thing. I should have read the thing. The only thing I read was that I had to finish his investigation. I didn't read anything more than that. Ow. I did read, however, something about a 6-sequence thing. Do you know one thing I hate about mobile Discord? You can't mute servers. Are you sure about that? I mean, I'm able to mute servers on my mobile. Have you tried holding? Oh, I missed. You son of a bitch. Fuck you. Oh, fuck. Fuck off. How are you still moving? I could have sworn I made you stay still. Ow. Rude. Yeah, have you tried muting the server, holding the loyal server thing, you know, that you want to mute? It did say 6-sequence. It was like the first thing. I was like, okay, well, I guess I know that now. And then it was like, Usher Tall Tree investigation. I'm like, oh. Probably should have read the note. Don't you know better? Ah, punk ass. Bang. Bitch, how do you fucking like it? Ow. I hate it when it's stuck in an animation, it still doesn't hurt people. Like, they can do that to me, but I can't do that to them. It's a bit ridiculous. Give me that money. Oh, you only had one. Cheap ass. You get 4 options. Mark as red notifications, which doesn't include mute. Leave server, and more options, which doesn't include mute. I can mute individual channels, just not servers. But if you mute all the channels, doesn't that technically mute the server? Huh? 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 Isn't turning off notifications basically the same thing? 1, 2, 3, 4. I already tried this and it didn't work. It's random too, apparently. I don't know if it still changes. Yeah, but some dickhead servers have 100 plus channels, which are usually the ones I try to mute. If you mute it from your computer, it stays muted on your fucking tabby. Turn off the notifications for it. No, because it still shows up as a white bubble next to the server icon. Mark as red. What if I do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Darn, I thought for sure that was going to work. Well, shit. What if I don't have access to my PC? And marking is red every time I want to, but not if I run as a side with other popular servers. Well, your servers are shit. I can't handle me white bubble. No. It makes me so sad. Dab it, dab it, dab it, dab it, dab it, dab it. Yeah. Hello. Oh. Don't mind me, Mr. Wolfie. I have all my message read on Discord. And the fig said something horrible about you. Fig said something horrible about you. Go find him and purify his rot. Find Redgrave. Oh, Redgrave! Where are you? I assume Redgrave is in here. I think. Maybe. Probably. The fig said something horrible about you.
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Redgrave...
Bonk! Come here, sir. Ow. Nope. Ow. Sit still. Bonk. Yeah. Nope. Missed me. Ow. Nope. Ow. Woo. Rude. Come on then. Come on then. Ah, bull. Bonk. Extra bonk, boy. Nope. Enough of that. Come on. Yep. On guard. Bang. Bah. He went bonk. Jack Stauber. Bonk. Yes. El Stoberino. Is there anyone else here? I killed 3 of the lords. I don't know if there are any more. I feel like there were like 1 more, maybe. 1 or 2. Or 3. I don't know. Alright, next playthrough, I'm going to try and get that sword. Lord Redgrave, I must speak with you. Oh, dear Lord Redgrave. Redgrave, dearest, I must have a word. Ew, 1080p, gross. What are you talking about, 1080p? I don't have it on 1080p. Is it on 1080p? No, you're crazy. You're crazy. You have it on 1080p. No, I don't. You're wrong. What is this? History and purpose of the Ascalon Club. The Ascalon Club is an association of gentlemen secretly aiming for the protection of the Crown's interest. I founded it in 1837 to honor and perpetuate the legacy of my maker, William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke and true protector of England. All the members of the club must be of good extraction and flawless moral fiber. Since the club accepts mortal members, fibre, who will be duly observed and valued as proper candidates for immortality. The goal of the club is to impose respectable traditions and behaviors amongst the good vampire society, but also to promote and expand the imperial hegemony of England. We are the true elite of British society. We are Ascalon, the holy lance held by St. George as protector of England, when the saint slew the dragon. As lance-bearers ourselves, we vow to defend the Empire's interest. From the Law of Ascalon by Lord Redgrave, founder. Check Discord, I sent you image proof. No, I'm gonna have to counter your prude. The base resolution is 1080, but the output scale that I have going for it is 1152 by 648. And 30 FPS, which should be exactly what it is outputting. If it is anything higher and you're somehow watching this, I think you're stupid and a liar. Yes. It comes up as 1080p on Twitch, don't know why. It shouldn't be. But call Twitch stupid, Twitch is stupid. Alright, let's get back into this shit. Oh, hello. There he is. Hey, Redgrave.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to pick up, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
This is more important than the club, you or me. This is London's last hope.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
What are you doing, traitor? What are you doing, baby? I'll have you know I am a respectable gentleman, and I will refuse to speak in such an audacious and brash way. I will keep my mannerisms as a professional Dr. Vampire Hunter. Find a hideout to create the antidote. Okay.
Women of all countries unite.
Is this kind of merchant in there? Hello, Mr. Merchant. Mother dearest, I'm home. Yes, yes, Avery. Yes, yes. Continue with your bickering, for I will just go into my room. Antidote. Antidote? Antidote.
Men seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Ooh. Fucking love the music. Right. Look at all this poopy. I feel like it would be that one little door that I haven't been able to get through. Right here.
It's locked, all right.
I feel like whatever it is through there. Whatever I have to go and do. Alright, I'm gonna have to reach the hive, which is where that one lady be. Which is down over here. E.
This place has been ransacked.
Whoa. The fuck happened?
Slaughtered. Pre-one? No, not their style.
Is she still alive?
Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
Oh no, don't tell me that Harriet was the Red Queen. She probably is. I wouldn't doubt it. Blood this way. What? Well, was this always here? No, it can't be. There's no way this was always here. I don't remember any of that. Oh my. Oh, Mr. Horn guy, hello.
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
Are you sure?
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles.
Yes.
Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies.
Yes.
I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood. You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
What?
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Is one of them stupid?
One then.
There are those who call me Merdin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
What?
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
Tell me about this disaster creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they reappear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this, she is a vengeful mother.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Alright. Guess I'm gonna have to... No, I don't. I don't have it. Strong blood serum. I guess all I have is this. And now we locate El Harriet Jones. She's obviously that way, but I'm gonna go this way. Da 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 da. Hey, it's that door that I was talking about. Hey, just as I thought was down here, bitch. Oh, I can't go down there. Sad. Lots of dead. Look at all these dead. Oh my. Oh, yuck. Oh, gross. Ugh.
I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you.
Ew.
My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother.
Yeah.
But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature?
Repulsive.
Nobody ever helped me. I've been alone.
Bonk. Man, that was a nice chunk. Nice chunk of health. Frick. I'm gonna have to be careful around here. Ah, yeah. Bonk. Oh, damn it. Ah, fuck. Come on. Heal, 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 heal. Nope. What? Sit still. Bonk. Oh my. Oh shit. Oh shit.
How irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Can I not? Well, I can't. I can't stun her. I'm gonna need to be very careful about this. Ah, shit.
Feed your mother, child.
Oh, come on. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. What hit me? Obviously not the freaking blood creature. I'm talking about something randomly just freaking invisibly hit me. I don't know what it was. Ow! Nice, nice, nice. Ah! Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Get away, get away. Damn these. Frickin- Sit still! Hurry up and explode already. Well, come on, you know. Oh, hello. Those fucking blood sickles. You'd think they'd be a lot colder. Dodge, 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 dodge. Bonk! Let's see you resist this!
Give me more. They are so young, so tasty.
Woo! And I just have to stay out of that. Get ready, go, 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 go. Come on, dodge, 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 dodge. One more try, one more try, one more try, one more try, one more try. Here we go, here we go. Fuck, come on, come on. Come on, fuck off. I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it right now. Alright, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Epic, epic combo. Achievement unlocked and natural disaster.
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
It's just a repeating cycle, I guess.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget.
Hello,
What are you
Bridget.
doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered with all the other Suaskals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize. Really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. He's found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
London has been cleansed. Hell yeah, I done my service. The catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will... What's going on? Crossed paths with mortal imprudence. I feel like there should be noise here, but I'm not hearing noise. For now, we are safe. For now. I swear there should be noise going on. My craving for blood remains. Oh. Red like hate, red like hunger. I swear that there really should be sound. I don't know what's going on. Red as life and death passing from one immortal to another. Did you finish the game? I don't know. From predator to victim. Patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now. But there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. Something's obviously broken right now. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? Why? It's like, it's very slowed down and there's no noise happening right now. The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love. To understand why she fled. And unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know why the fuck it's doing this shit. If anyone gets mad at me, fuck you. It's not my problem. I didn't do it. wish that scene didn't break. Ooh, fancy. That's that one car I was looking at. Very fancy car. Yes.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbur's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
How did I find this place? Ah. Learn the truth about Elizabeth.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
Whack.
No. I must.
No.
Elizabeth fled here.
Stupid
when I discovered
controller.
She was the original healthy carrier.
No, She is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawn of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullough used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
Oh.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother.
What?
Maybe you should meet one night.
So that is all we are to you. Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil.
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you.
It's a weird thing to say.
It's locked.
Of course.
The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
The fuck is this ending? It's not over yet. Maybe you should have been around through the fucking game to fucking understand anything about it. Stupid. I am here to finish off the rest of the plague. I'm here to cure this world from the epidemic. The source, the very cause of this whole issue that has been going on. Hello. Robin Englewood, 1530 to 1570. Mary Englewood. Born Whittaker. Just exploring. Exploring around. Just exploring. Exploring this thing. Oh, I can't open that from here? Whack. You'll stream at stupid people times. Stupid. It's like 3 p.m. right now. I've been streaming for about an hour. 2 p.m. starting a stream because I feel like streaming at 2 p.m. Oh, hello. Whoa. This place was reinforced to keep it from falling down, I assume? Jeez.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere. It's locked, all right. This
castle is falling apart.
castle is falling apart.
Oh, it just continued it. That was weird. Wait. Portrait of Dr. Jonathan Reed by Elizabeth Ashbury, 1918. Ooh, she finished it.
Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered.
It's 11 p.m. in tea drinking time. Hey. Copy of a letter. Ashbury Castle, 21st September 1795. Dear Mr. McAllister, as the new legal owner of the Ashbury estate, I intend to quickly engage in the overdue maintenance and repairs of the walls and the crypt of the castle. Among the few architects I invited to send forth proposals, I was most impressed by a respectful approach concerning renovations on historical buildings and their preservation. I would be glad to meet you at your convenience. My only request would be to speak to you directly, and not to your assistants. Any evening of next month would be agreeable. You may come to the castle, or I can meet you at your office, as you prefer. If you agree to come to the castle, I could show you what kind of repairs and modifications I have in mind concerning the crypt, which may need considerable work and reconstruction. Very sincerely, Lady Ashbury.
Castles, this one has a crypt, and it holds something special inside.
Portrait of Elizabeth Blackwood by Johannes Vermeer, 1666. Oh. Picture of Lady Ashbury in Paris, 1888. Wow. Oh. Whee! That was probably stupid. Can I go back up?
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Locate the secret passage. Can I go back up? I want to go back up. And fuck. Oh. Portrait of Elizabeth and Jacob Blackwood in Versailles, 1788. Oh. La -da 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 -da. I'm just not going there. Oh, hey. Portrait of Lady Ashbury by Vincent van Gogh.
This painting
Wait.
is suspicious.
Is that King Arthur and the dragon? AKA the Red Queen? There we go. Hey, back over here, baby. Let's go see what's over here. Oh, loot! Or letter. London, 4th August, 1865. Dear Lady Ashbury, thank you for your recent letter, and all the good news it contained. I cannot wait to finally meet you when you arrive in London. The garden is beautiful under the summer sky, although I noticed your wish to avoid heat and direct sunlight because of your frail health. You're welcome any day. We'll discuss this wonderful idea of yours concerning the foundation of an orphanage for young ladies, inspired by the French. Maison Royale de Saint-Louis, sadly closed when the French people chose, my god, I can't even write these words down, to cut their king's head off. Such a place destined to provide a good education to gifted but poor orphan girls will surely excite my friends here in the city. You can count on me and my influence to help make your project a huge success. Yours ever sincerely, Countess Alexandra Somerset. Cool. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ah, can't go in there. Whack! Whee! Well, I did find a letter that I didn't find before, so there's that. Does this lead to the other door over there? Yes. Boop. What else do we got here? Nothing else? Oh! Old contract. Inverness, 2nd February, 1807. Dear Miss Ashbury, when we last communicated, you asked for the conveyance of the Lord's coffin from Temple Church, London, to the crypt of the Ashbury Castle in Scotland. I am happy to report your request has finally been... Yeah, fuck off with your senses bullshit. Has finally been validated. My drivers have been informed that, for security reasons, guards must always protect the coffin. You have hired these individuals who will be waiting for us in London. They also have been informed that under no circumstance should the carriage try to pass a river by boat, but always by road and bridges, for the precious wood and the relics inside the coffin cannot be exposed to humidity and moisture. You'll find a detailed quote for the entire operation attached to this letter. We are ready to go to London as soon as payment is received in full. Very respectfully, Samuel Lewis, Independent Contractor. Whoa.
A sword and a moon are the symbols you should look for.
I guess I'm here now. Rats!
This is despicable.
Just cleaning up the place of disgusting rats by eating them.
Thirst for blood.
No, 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 no.
This is despicable.
Yeah, we'll deal with it. Boop. Boop. Oh my. So a moon and a sword is what I'm looking for. A moon and a sword. A moon and a sword. Wow. Why are you shiny? A moon?
Must switch and
Ah. That's a little flower and a sword. Voila. Wow. Whoa. Ancient tome. Oh my. 1217. An angel came to me. Blessed be to God. Michael appeared to me last night in all his glory, shaped in glorious blood, to grant me eternal life at the dusk of my life. The apparition was so sublime and terrible that I could not help but lower my head and close my eyes. Struck by the divine gift, I fell to the ground, only to awake the next night. You will serve me as you served your kings, said the angel before, striking me with all his power. You will protect this land through the eons to come. For all who knew me, I should now hide and retreat, for they consider me dead. Soon I will leave the company of men to serve my new purpose. Blessed be God. 1350. Michael appeared to me last night in my retreat under Temple Church and asked me to prepare for battle. The land must be saved. Death is everywhere. The Black Death, an epidemic sent by the devil himself to punish mortals all over the world. My arm is strong. In the name of God I shall smite the enemies of mankind. England shall prevail. 1569. It is almost 20 years since my fight started against the devil, and the end is uncertain. From time to time the plague, the Black Death, reappears in a village, in a town, and each time the vicious minions of hell approach to get their share of the mortals' suffering. Vampires. Dreadful creatures. I won't let this land collapse. Until my last breath, I'll serve and protect England. 1578. Tonight, in the small village of Hodston, I'm gonna just go with Hodston, I don't care. I met the most delicate soul I have seen for a long time. She was singing for the dead. Singing for those she knew and loved, those killed by a new plague outbreak, without fearing for her own life. Her voice moved me, so I chose to let her live. I offered her eternal life as a reward for her virtue and most pious attitude. Her name is Elizabeth Inglewood. I am not alone anymore. Together we shall praise God in all his glory for the eons to come. Oh, piss off. Huh. 1618. My heart is breaking. My soul is bleeding. Tonight, my dear Elizabeth left me. I have taught her all I knew, all she needed to know. Now she must walk her own path through the ages. This is her wish, and I will respect it. Elizabeth Inglewood, my sweet daughter, is gone. For she now wants to be known as Elizabeth Blackwood. I made her a promise. If she ever comes back to Hodston, she will find me there managing the Bull Inn her parents owned before dying. William Marshall shall disappear for a few times too now that the Black Death is no more. Until we meet again, I shall be known as William Thorne, waiting for my angel to come back. 1665. The devil is at work again. The great plague is back, reaping thousands of lives in London. I must sell the Bull Inn and go there. Once more, William Marshall shall protect the land. 1666. What have I done? I let the devil infect me. God, forgive me. The terrifying creature I had to defeat was a demon straight from hell, an abomination of the flesh, a walking apocalypse. I had to trap the dreadful creature in St. Paul's Church and set the building on fire. Without the advice of Michael, I don't know if I could have defeated my enemy. The flames cleansed the city of the demon's presence, but half of London burnt down. Ever since I have dreamt of a red flood of slaughter and rage. It's like the disaster has tainted my blood, my very soul. For the first time in centuries, I am afraid. I shall crawl back to my retreat and pray to God for mercy for my infected soul. 1667. Elizabeth came to me. She said she felt my pain and rushed to save me. My poor daughter, blinded by rage, intoxicated by the blood of hate. I bit her. She fled, shocked by my betrayal. I laughed and cried as she cursed me. God, have I betrayed you? Have you abandoned me? Piss off. 1712. My prayers have been heard. I have found the strength to resist the need for blood, the never-ending hunger. My poor Elizabeth, will you ever forgive me? I've heard you now kill and take pleasure in bloodbath with this new progeny of yours. You're a victim in all this. What have I done? I swear I will find a way to make amends for what I have done to you. I swear I shall only rest once I know how to appease the blood of hate. Wait, so is old Bridget... No, never mind. 1785. The Brotherhood of the St. Paul's Stone finally agreed to meet me in London. They proposed to meet inside the new Cathedral of St. Paul. I like the wit and solemnity of those men. What a symbol to choose the place where I defeated this disaster, but also the place where I fell. I agreed to their proposition. There, in the sacred silence of the church, and under the eye of God, they respectfully listened to me. They acknowledged my victory against this evil creature, the Disastro, the Eater of Stars, who only wished to spread death and pestilence all around her. Since they acknowledged my will to save London in 1666, they heard my request, my burning desire to stop the blood of hate. The primate promised to come back to me with an answer. The primate of St. Paul wrote back to me with just a name, the Tear of Angels. According to him, this ancient artifact could heal anything, cleanse my blackened soul, and purify my blood. Blessed be the Lord, it took me more than 100 years to find a cure for the blood of hate, but I may finally have found it. Soon the rage shall end. Soon I may repair the wrong I did and cleanse my failures. Now all I need to do is retrieve the necessary ingredients to create the artifact. Blood of the purest heart mixed with the blood of a king. To find such rare ingredients is not what worries me the most, for time is on my side. It's the last part that worries me, pure essence of garlic. I'm afraid it will literally hurt like hell when I drink the antidote, but if that's the price to pay to cleanse my soul and correct my mistakes, I am ready to endure this excruciating pain. I got a note that said that stuff. 1786. Fuck off. I finally managed to gather all the ingredients needed to concoct the Tear of Angels blood. The Tear of Angels. Blood of the purest heart for the fortitude, blood of a king for courage, garlic essence for the painful cleansing. After months of impatience, almost made mad by the hunger, I waited again and again until finally Elizabeth cautiously came for me. As promised, I had chained myself to be sure I would not attack her again. I did not recognize my sweet daughter at first, for she only was Lady Blackwood now, the dreadful mistress of the dark who took delight in slaughter and carnage in France. She smirked as I apologized and cried for what I had inflicted to her. She shouted at me when I tried to explain to her that my bite had infected her, had given her the blood of hate, now burning in her veins, in her soul. I told her I had found a cure, and that I had managed to create 1 dose of antidote. I gave it to her to give her back her precious, peaceful life. In exchange, I only asked her to take care of me, for I intended to be locked down in my tomb, chained if necessary to impeach me from feeding on any mortal or immortal. She reluctantly took the Tear of Angels and left. I hope to see her again soon, cured and at peace. 1794. She came back to me finally, cured, healthy, joyful. My Elizabeth. She told me she had drunk the antidote about a year ago in France, after witnessing and taking part in the massacre of an entire orphanage caused by the blood of hate. That's when the Lady Blackwood died, she said. She promised she would take care of me now. That's all I asked as I repent for the murdered souls caused by my negligence of more than 100 years. 1795. My dearest daughter came back last week to tell me the good news. She has recently bought a castle in Scotland. She will soon finance the renovation of the castle crypt to provide me a new retreat. Far from temptation, far from the noisy, crowded cities. I can't wait to embrace the solitude. Find the peace I need to refrain from killing. God, please give me strength to resist the urges during the journey from London to my new fuck off domain. Before I leave, I should give a copy of these memoirs to the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, without the most shameful and sensible information, of course. Soon I shall leave London to pursue my penance. There, I shall find peace at last, with the support of my resuscitated Elizabeth. So apparently he is her father, and he is being brought here. Quite the story.
Drop your sword, Father. You have nothing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No, never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall,
1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
Wow.
You called him father.
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Dudes never survive the fucking problem to the disaster thingy, blood. Apparently, he must not be able to deal with the blood inside of him any longer. For all those years, it must have been destroying him. He didn't give the cure for himself, he gave it to his daughter. So the whole time he was dealing with that.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. The will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote.
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty echo who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire,
Wow.
driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum-bum-bum.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse, forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Yes?
So, William, my God, you really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine.
What is it you want then?
Deceitful blood.
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen? What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once. But she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Do you remember Murden, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Murden, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me. Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord. Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a
I'll
chance?
stay here with you then. As long as we must, until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to start the centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
That's where you're wrong, Elizabeth. Since I murdered my poor Mary after my rebirth, I vowed to never take a life again, and I've succeeded.
I'm not sure I have the strength of character. I'm not like William. I'm not like you.
Let me teach you then. Come with me, my love.
Oh, Jonathan, if only this could be true. I really don't know.
We'll run away. Go to the deepest forests, the highest mountains. Untouched by man, we'll hide in solitude until I find a cure.
Do you trust me then?
Until the end of the world, my love.
One prayer for the Southern Cross. It's doing the thing again. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung and your path chosen. I swear I verified the integrity of the game files like twice, and it apparently still hasn't fixed some of the problems. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I wonder if I had gotten the console version if it would act like this. I wish you a peace duly earned for the centuries yet to come. I'm glad I put subtitles. And they will come. I bid thee farewell, my champion bittersweet. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until, alas, she rises, woken by the hunger never fed. Ooh. Why does it do that? Hopefully my second playthrough doesn't do that. Achievement unlocked, a taste for blood. Ooh. And that is Vampire. For about about an hour and 44 minutes is how long that was. Oh, fuck. It's very interesting, and I really do quite love this game. Learning about the lore, I'm going to be going through the second playthrough. I'll be trying to keep things in my head a little longer so I don't forget. Because whenever I try reading something usually my brain just goes, and then I can't bring that knowledge I just learned back up as what is it called? See, right now, even now, I'm having a hard time bringing things to words. But things I have to do the next run. Try to see if I can make sure that everyone is alive and doesn't die. The guy who runs the steel place, I think maybe if I do make him a vampire and he does wall off places, maybe I'll still be able to keep the poorer people in check and keep them from, going under. And for the what is the other? The other guy in the west end, I'm gonna try and see if I can turn him into a vampire, and hopefully that fixes things without letting him die. And then I have to try getting that sword. And the last Braille note. I know when the ending is, so I'm gonna have to start searching all over town when around that point if I don't find it during my second run. And then there's also the the sword. The sword, I have to do the quest for the sword. For the quest, I have to remember to read the little note, because apparently that's what leads to the answer to unlocking the church. I don't think there was anything else that I had to do. I do have to try and see if I can get all the dialogues to unlock all the little secrets for everyone. I'm going to try and see if I can remember what exactly led to the bad choice. See if I can find the good choice. I really love this game, although during the towards the end it started getting a little laggier, and then the cutscenes just decided to fuck off and not make any noise and just slow down. I didn't like that. I would maybe if there are any updates in the future, hopefully they fix that, but for now, that is the end of the game. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, I really did enjoy this game. It was very fun. Reminded me of Dark Souls and Bloodborne, and I played Bloodborne like, I don't know, 4 or 6 times, somewhere around there, just because of how I enjoyed the combat and just killing all the bosses and stuff. It's the way things felt just playing the game. Along with the fact that I was able to play as a plague doctor in that one. And it does help that this has the type of art style that I'm really into. I enjoyed the hell out of everything aesthetically about this game. It was all very pleasing to the eye for me. Other than the last boss, before she turned into that blood creature. That was really gross. But, I mean, what can you do when you're infected with a bunch of tumorous growths? Anyway, that's the end of the stream, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Later.